Democratic political analyst Talia Rodriguez. She's joining us here on the 5:30. Thank you so much for coming in today.
I'm elated to be here.
When we talk about the process Democrats have to go through with this upcoming convention, if it is going to be Harris on the ticket, what has to happen?
Yeah, absolutely. I think that's a fantastic question. So I think she has indicated that she's willing to earn the nomination. So from what I understand, the Rules Committee for the Democratic National Party is going to be meeting soon to outline a process, but it's definitely not going to be a straight shoot. She's been working, I think, diligently from day one to secure those additional people who support her, right? Like both the American public and then also those really important delegates.
I think it's important also to talk about the vice presidential candidate. I remember when it was Biden and when it was Trump, I always said you need to know who's going to be vice president. The same is true here. Whoever is going to be at the top of the ticket for the Democrats, how important will it be who he or she picks to be vice president?
I think it's going to be incredibly important. When you look at the diversity in our nation, you know, different places, specifically different regions feel really strongly about the candidates that they nominate and those that represent them. So I really think it's important that she look toward someone that represents an area that has an eclectic following and also is as tenacious and as much as a champion for the American public as she is.
Issues are going to be so important, whether it's climate change, immigration, so much more. But the question that many people are saying, and they're kind of talking about it within their own little circles, they're not saying it publicly, but I will ask you, is America, is Western New York ready for a president that looks like a Kamala Harris?
Absolutely. I think that we are constantly underestimated as a nation. They said people were not ready for a Catholic president. They said they weren't ready for, you know, a female VP. So I think that if we give our country the amount of credit that they deserve, we really recognize that this country is at a really important catalyst and the energy that's put behind the political process. And I think that Kamala has done an amazing job to harness that energy and engage people of all generations in the process.
So good to hear your point of view because Kamala Harris, and we all have to make sure we get that name right because that is so important.
Kamala.
Yeah, it's like
Thank
Kamala. Kamala. It's good to hear. Yeah, Talia Rodriguez is your name. You are a political analyst. We want to thank you so much for coming in to Channel 2 and being on the 5:30. We appreciate your insight today.
Absolutely. Thank you for inviting me.
All right.